cat doing?
All right, I'm going to start the episode just so the cat's in it.
Oh
Welcome
yeah.
to the MotoGrandPodcast. I'm your host, Patrick Bailey. Joined with me, as always, is this cat.
God damn it. I feel like
Dr. Evil?
yeah, just
No,
smack me in the face with her tail.
no. Dr. Evil had a one of those disgusting hairless cats.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I could shave her right now. Who gonna stop me?
Probably the owner of the cat.
The owner of the cat's at class right now. So
Oh.
who won't stop?
Who is
Who
getting?
won't stop?
This man needs to be stopped.
You know who also needs to be stopped? Jorge Martin.
Mark,
Stop doing it.
really?
Yeah, it's kind of scary. All right, he's like 13 points away now. I don't like it.
I mean,
Do bad. Do bad.
it got. That was a close second, though.
I mean, yeah, but
Oh God, it's
come on, you really think Fabio's gonna pass somebody?
it's so hard trying to talk about this again.
It really is. It really is. I'm really sad that file got corrupted.
So, Brendan, for context, no, for the viewers at home, we did record this yesterday after we recorded the Mazzano episode, like we said we would in the Mazzano episode, and then as we were doing the outro, I heard a little chime, and everything got fucked, and it's all gone.
Everything went bye-bye.
That whole hour went bye, and then at that point we were just like, ah.
I can never get that hour back in my life. Gone. Forever.
It's gone. So if this episode seems a little rushed, we do apologize, but it is very hard to talk about the same exact thing two times.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to talk about Pekka wrecking in second place once, so I don't know how I'm gonna be able to talk about it twice.
Oh yeah, good luck with that one, buddy. And plus, as you can see on my TV, I am watching Japan right now. So that's where my mind's at. So
My mind
we
is also
are
there because
doing
clearly I don't care about this.
we are doing wonderful right now. This is absolutely ideal.
It's peak, brother.
We are professionals.
Oh yes, this is why they pay us.
That's why I've been here 3 months and I still don't have furniture.
Hey man,
Hey,
it's okay.
The
Who
FIM,
needs that?
bro.
Who needs furniture?
It's the FIM stewards. I swear they hate me. They don't want to see me. They don't want to see me succeed.
I blame YouTube for not pushing our content forward and making us famous already, so that we get money. That's what I think.
Well, now they're gonna fucking bury us. As soon as you talk shit,
love us.
I
I feel like
think we cuss.
they would hear me. I feel like they would hear me talk one for like 2 seconds. They'd be like, "Nah."
Yeah, I feel like we definitely cuss too much. But
Not really. I'm pretty sure they only check like the very beginning for cussing or some shit. I don't know. It's something weird.
it's like the first 5 minutes, and we've definitely been. This started 30 seconds ago, and we've said shit, fuck, ass, and bitch. But
Anything more you want to add?
nah, I think that's
Okay.
enough. But what I do want to talk about is Bez running away with it.
Jesus Christ, bro, beat everybody by like 10 seconds or 9 seconds. It was stupid.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god.
Bro checked out. I mean, watching the sprint, you kind of had a feeling that Bez should have had the perfect weekend. Bez that should have been a 1-1 for Bez this weekend.
Yeah.
It's,
If he didn't get hit there at the beginning of the sprint, he would have taken off. I mean, he did take off even after that. I don't know how that man came
hey,
back
he
from
salvaged
dead
a
last.
fifth. That's
That's
in a
crazy.
sprint race
That's
too.
Great. Bro said, "Oh, I got 8 laps left. No problem.
Bro, give that
No problem,
that's if that sprint was what 3 laps longer, 4 laps
bro." He
longer,
he might
he
have
might have
won.
won.
He might have.
He might have won. Like how? Hang on. How far off like um the leader was he at the
I
end?
think he was only like
3 seconds.
4 seconds. Yeah,
3 seconds. He was 3 seconds off. Whoa.
and because I'm pretty sure at one point, whenever he was starting to make his comeback, he was like 8 seconds or 9 seconds behind.
Yeah, I think
Like when he first started to get back into the pile.
at the back it was like it was like 9 seconds and
Yeah,
caught
that
up
turned into nothing.
quick. Caught up quick.
I know, bro. I just kept seeing him on the left, just passing people.
And then come race time he finally got that good start. He didn't get crashed out. Also, Luca's down bad from that. Luca actually flew out to Europe right after the wreck. Like they flew him immediately back to Europe for surgery, and
I mean, he took a nasty fall, dude. He got flung off that thing.
he's missing Japan because they put fucking screws in his collarbone, I think.
Because I mean, his front wheel hit Bez's back wheel, and it kind of like literally threw him off. Like his back end just went up.
Yeah, that's a hard crash. Also, what I've seen a lot more like recently is people high siding. Like there's been a lot of high sides recently, which was seemingly like a fixed issue. Like so back in like the Rossi, Nicky Hayden, Danny Pedrosa, Casey Stoner era in like the late 2000s, early 2010s, those like I think they were. Oh, what was the CCs? Were they 800s? Or am I completely lying to myself right now? I can't remember, but cat. But those bikes had a high tendency to fucking just throw people off. Like you can look up on YouTube. I think it's still up today. A video I used to watch as a kid. It's the Nickelback Animals song, but like every like beat hit is a high side. It is the most epic video I have ever watched, and it's one of my favorites.
I want to see that.
It's great.
I feel like we talked about this before.
Maybe.
Did you show this? He might have shown it to me.
I think I did. I think I showed you whenever we were drinking on a Monday.
Yeah, yeah. Good old Inno Mondays.
Oh, Inno Mondays.
Yeah, we do Inno Tuesdays now.
Shout out Inno by the way. If you're in the Cullowhee area, definitely check out Innovation on Western Carolina's campus. Great bartenders, great bar. I get that. If you're 21, drink responsibly.
Yeah, because we definitely started when we were 21. But
I definitely did because I'm a good boy.
me too. I follow the law. Okay. Speaking of people that are not 21, you want to go to Moto 2?
Hang on. We still got to talk about the old heads. Pecco crashing out, giving Fabio the opportunity to fight for second.
Oh yeah, Fabio actually got a podium. Holy
Fabio
shit.
got a podium. Yeah.
Wow. All it took was for the greatest racer to wreck.
All it took was for him to have a good start and have a good grid position. I think he went through in Q2 in India, so he was able to. I think he started like 8th on the grid, so he wasn't.
Yeah, he was relatively high up.
So he wasn't swallowed up in that first corner too harshly, and was it because he's consistently had that like really good late race pace. But the issue is by the time that comes, he's 15 seconds back and in fucking no man's land, like no one around him, so he's completely alone. So it doesn't matter at that point. But now he was up there and he put up a fight, but Martin with every ounce of fiber in his being fought for that second place, and then
He needed that though.
he
Like that's why he did. Like he really needed that.
and he passed out on
Oh
the
yeah.
podium. Yeah, he
Yeah, he's dying of heat exhaustion.
and I think it was because his leathers opened up. So in the race, I think his zipper like ripped open, and he like had to zip it up. But the heat from the bike might have gotten in his leathers, and then he like when he zipped it back up, it probably got trapped. So he was probably like extra fucked.
It's also like 100 degrees.
It. So looking at the thing, it was 33 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit?
It's like 100 degrees.
Yeah, that's hot. Hot, hot, hot. With 65% humidity. Ooh, that's sticky. Ooh, that's sticky. That's like, that sucks. That's hot. That's a hot race.
Okay, so what, 33 Celsius?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's 91.4 Fahrenheit.
91 Fahrenheit, 65 humidity. Probably felt like 105
Yeah.
type ish. Dry, sunny conditions too. The heat's just
On these hot ass bikes and leather.
yeah, like uh kind of touched that briefly back in Portimao, how the bikes heat so much like worse. Like in previous years, you would see fights, you'd see guys like right on each other, trying to pass and things like that, and like in the fight. But now they're a little more spaced out because the heat from the bike is melting that front tire so rapidly that from the guy in front of him. So I can only imagine if your leathers open up, that heat on that bike getting onto your soul. That man definitely needed those liquids afterwards.
That's saying. What wouldn't happen to Pecco, but whatever. I get it.
Well, it didn't happen to Pecco because Pecco crashed, unfortunately, and now this is a championship again.
All right.
And
Well,
every time we say Pecco's back, it's Pecco's to win. He crashes. So I'm done saying it. I'm not saying shit. I don't care if it's Valencia and they've calculated to where he's won. I'm not saying shit.
this man would find a way.
No.
Throw it.
No, he wouldn't find a way, but like something bad would happen, and I don't want that to happen to anybody.
Yeah, don't you ever wish my downfall on Pecco, all right? Don't.
I wouldn't even wish that on Marquez. Not again.
I would.
No, Marquez has gone through the 4-year fucking destruction of his body, and he's finally putting up some solid races. He got third in the sprint and ninth in the race. He crashed, but he picked it back up and finished. So I mean, I guess not a perfect, weekend for him, but he's progress. There's two.
It's probably enough to give the Marc Marquez fans a boner.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely horny over this.
As soon as bro is on the bike and racing, they're rock steady until he goes down, and then it's probably the biggest case of blue balls.
I bet whenever he got third in the sprint race, these people were just jacking each other off.
Oh
my god! Oh, he's back! It's a podium! It's a podium!
Yeah,
Shut up. Yes, he sucks.
Like Fabio got a podium before in the sprint, and you don't hear people going, "He's back! He's back!" They go, "Oh, you got lucky."
Yeah.
Where's
this
the
man,
fair
Marc
treatment?
This man, Marc Marquez, just doesn't wreck, and oh my god, he stayed on the bike.
But in his defense, he is starting to do what we've been telling him to do. He's staying on. He's being a little more consistent. Hopefully, he can keep that going into Japan. I haven't seen any of the MotoGP practices yet. I'm currently on the practice. Woke up this morning and that was about the first thing I did. But he's getting there. But I wanna give a big shout out to Johan Mir for finishing a race and getting fifth.
When's the last time that Johan Mir and Mark Marquez finished a race together?
Mir was on Suzuki.
Wow.
Yeah, Mir was on a different team. I think that was
That Honda team is just
I,
great,
I,
honestly.
I feel like the last time that happened might have been Germany 2022
Jesus.
for some reason.
Wow. Look at this, man. It's a
But
record breaking.
that I would have to use my big brain
Hey, man,
that I
all I
don't
gotta
have.
say is the Honda boys are back. Okay, they're here.
Well, no,
Out of
it
nowhere.
just goes to show that like that Honda can finish up there. The bike can do it. So why haven't they been able to? If they're
Hear
they're
me out.
they're
Maybe Johan Mir and Mark Marquez suck. Like, just speculation. Maybe they're not good.
it could be, the bikes developed after, you know months of crashing. They finally figured out, hey, maybe we don't do that. But
Yo, the ground kind of hurts, guys.
yeah, a lot of people get hurt when they're on the ground. You know,
Yeah. hmm Not the
it
best place to be during a race.
tend to break some bones when you get thrown off a bike every weekend.
Yeah, unless if you're Pecco. Pecco can get thrown off and get ran over and still be perfectly okay.
And yeah, that is still just fucking superhuman.
Bro, he's not real. There's no way that he's a person.
He is the Terminator.
Bro, this man pisses fucking nitrous. Okay? He is not real.
Like, bro,
I
definitely.
wake up in the morning and I piss excellence. God damn it. That is what Pecco does.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, he's still top dog, and going into Japan, he'll have to.
Finish.
I think Japan is where Pecco might finally start to improve. I guess.
Well, he's got to, bro. He's got to beat Martin.
Like it's
And Bez,
it's
honestly. I
it's
mean, Bez
crunch
is still
time.
a little bit behind,
Yeah,
but
Bez is
he's got to.
44 points behind. Martin's 13 points behind. But Pecco,
Pecco needs to get a podium and be in front of both those guys. He doesn't have to get first. Some random person can get first,
yeah,
but he needs to get a podium and get ahead of Martin and Bez for
Pecco.
sure.
I think Pecco can like survive if Bez finishes in front of him in Japan, but he can't let Martin finish in front of him. Martin is
Yeah,
the
I
one
mean,
guy that he absolutely has to beat in Japan. He can survive a Bez beating him in like Japan, and then the next race after that, which is,
but he can't just let Bez
but
like just go on
he
a tear.
that's what that's another thing. He can't let Bez get too comfortable. So
Like if this man Bez just starts winning every race.
if he lets Bez finish in front of him, he has to be right behind him. You know?
Yeah, like he can't let Bez get like 10 points on him. You know.
Yeah. If Bez gets 9 points on him, if Bez wins and Pecco gets third, that's a nine
Yeah,
point differential. Then
it's not good.
that's gonna
It's not
cut it
good.
down to like 33 point,
32.
no, 35, and then that's
Yeah, 35.
that's one win and a mistake away from being a like fighting for that championship and dangerous,
He
really
definitely
dangerous.
needs to focus on just getting ahead of Martin in Japan.
Yeah, and
He can stay in front of Martin and still get like a second or third.
but he also has to remember to be smart and not to push it too hard to where he crashes, like he did in India,
Exactly.
trying to get
You gotta stay
away.
up, bro.
Like, it's one of those things where if you don't have the pace, those guys are gone, take the points where you can get them. It's not ideal, but take them where you can get them.
I would much rather have 16 points than zero.
Exactly. I mean, Pecco hasn't had to really do this in his career yet. Is hold that main have to maintain and fight for and settle, I guess, because last season when he was the one chasing. So he knows how to chase and he knows how to be aggressive and win as the aggressor. But now he's on the opposite end of that. He doesn't know how to be on the side of the coin that Fabio was on last season, where he needs to take those points. When Fabio started messing up, he pushed too hard and started crashing, creating mistakes, which allowed Pecco to come back and win that championship. Pecco just needs to make sure he doesn't make that same mistake.
Mhm. I mean, dude, it would be so devastating if Pecco somehow loses this championship.
If Pecco loses the championship though, and Bez wins, if
Ooh, that'd
Pecco
be
doesn't
great.
if Pecco doesn't win, I want Bez to win
Oh,
because
Martine hater over here. Okay.
I. It's not that I don't like Martine. I
Okay.
just think
Okay.
it
I
would
see.
be it would be incredible for the VR46, like the
I mean,
academy,
that'd
that
be nuts.
team. That'll that'll give a huge bonus to you know money for the team, and it'll really like solidify Mooney as that stepping stone into factory. You know, the Mooney bikes will be better for it in the long run, and I mean Mooney's kind of already that like nice little breeding ground where it's like go for, say you're going from Moto 2 to MotoGP right now. The ideal path, I guess, if I was a young kid trying to make my way up there, what I would want to do is get signed by Mooney so I could study under Rossi, have him work with me one on one, or and develop on a Ducati to get me onto that factory Ducati so I can win, a championship every year.
I mean, honestly, I much rather I like the Mooney boys way more than the Pramac boys. I
Mm.
like Beds and
I like
Luca.
I like Bez and Luca. I
Like them boys.
Bez a cool dude. Bez a cool dude. I'm very very rapidly becoming a huge Bez fan. I When he came into the GP, I definitely didn't have high hopes for him. I definitely was like, okay, here's another just Moto 2 champion. I don't think he won a championship in Moto 2. I could be wrong. He might have won. I don't remember, but
It makes sense if he did,
it would make.
but it
I
also
think
makes sense if he didn't, because I
yeah.
feel like he's really improved a lot in GP.
Right.
Like he's really stepped up.
He he was. I remember like I wasn't watching Moto 2 whenever Bez was in Moto 2, so that was back when I only watched GP, but now I'm watching all three. So I definitely remember seeing like occasionally that Bez was like, if I ever did see like some highlights, Bez was always kind of competing up there. So he was a solid rider in Moto 2 and then got that ride on, and working with Rossi one on one is a huge has been a huge probably a huge development period for him to help him out and improve like he's doing now so that he can fight for this championship. So that's why I'm saying Mooney is kind of going to become the new Premac, where it's like, yes, they're a satellite team, but they're basically just the second factory team.
I mean, I've said it I mean, I don't know if I said it before, but I've said it when we first recorded this. I would feel like Mooney is way better for younger people.
Hmm.
Like when you first get in the GP, if you can get that VR46 ride, that would help so much. Being
Hmm.
under Rossi's wing, man,
Yeah,
that man just be teaching, bro.
I mean Rossi's always been bigger than just MotoGP, and he's definitely one of the most influential and knowledgeable people of MotoGP in any paddock on that in that yeah in that paddock as a whole. So having him as your owner, teacher, mentor growing up, like that's definitely one of the most valuable resources to have in MotoGP, probably until we're
I mean,
80.
wasn't it Pecco in VR46?
Yeah, Pecco is a VR46 guy, and you've seen what he's been doing. Developing, got that factory ride. Now
Biggest
it's
comeback of all time.
Pecco is at a point now where he's matured enough and he's grown enough. He is a world champion, so he doesn't necessarily need that guidance as much as someone like Bez or Luca who are still learning. that's why VR46 is so great. And then that's why I think it's a good stepping stone.
for
But
sure.
can we
Uh,
did
you want
we
to talk about these? What?
I'm trying to think what we talked about when we first recorded that we're forgetting because we've already said
Um,
it.
I remember Leish.
Oh,
He had
Alatia's
engine problems. His shit wouldn't get out of second.
yeah. So he came out what
He
corner?
was in like fourth or fifth place too. He
He
was up there.
he was up there. A late that that's a huge hit for Aprilia though. How they're but it's I think it's a good learning experience for like the mechanics and things to see like okay something happened here, we can fix this and work on this, but it sucks that it happened in a race and not in like
Yeah,
practice or qualifying where you can still
dude,
make
he
up
was
for it.
so pissed. That man, like, he was so devastated, bro. Like, he as soon as that shit happened, he would just like put his hands up. He's just like,
Dude, I love Aleix. You that man wears his heart on his sleeves. You can always tell exactly his emotions.
oh
I
yeah,
I love Aleix. That man rides for his kids. Uh, Catalunya, he had his kids on his helmet.
uh,
That was such a sick helmet. I
I
wish.
think it was now I'm talking about Pecco because we're talking about helmets.
Mhm.
Pecco had this really sick helmet in Mazzano.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Had the
yeah,
little bear on it.
yeah. Hmm.
I
And
don't know what the fuck that stands for, but that was cool.
I see. I love when like riders are at like their home tracks because they'll do something a little extra special,
Yeah,
like
it's a little
a,
spice on it.
a little add a little spice, and you're like oh.
Yeah,
I I
I
kind
love when they do stuff.
I kind of wish like more races they would like fancify their gear a little bit like every race. Like I understand having their base set and like everything, but like
Yeah,
maybe instead of like one race, maybe like six races.
I have some little special something.
Like but
Yeah.
like Taka in Japan, maybe he'll come out with some
Ooh, yeah.
special.
Have you seen anything since you've been watching
No, I literally like just
practice?
turned it on, so
Okay.
I'll have and but Taka doesn't get much screen time because he's kind of
Doo doo.
in the back. But
Yeah. They
he
might show him. They'll show him on the screen if he's got something cool on.
that's
It
true.
is
That's true.
Japan.
That's true. He did get that ride for next year though, because
Somehow, I think honestly, I like the guy, but I don't know how he maintained that. I think it's really just because they couldn't bring up another Japanese guy
yeah,
or
that's
Asian guy.
yeah.
It sounds bad, but I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why.
As as awful as it is to say, have a really gut feeling that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
And I mean,
that sounds so bad when you say it.
it sounds
It's like,
awful, but like Tack is getting the opportunities. He's in GP. He has that ride like locked in. So he doesn't have to worry about having that ride the next season. So why can't he produce? I mean,
yeah,
he early on in his GP career, like when he got to GP, he was showing promise. I think it was like 2 years ago. He in Assen, he got pole and took off like that those first few corners. I think he had like a half a second lead like that, and then crashed like immediately. And then everyone was like, "Oh, that sucks." But hey, it's his first time in the lead, and he hasn't been back since. So Taka just it could be a confidence thing, I guess, but it's starting to be a little too much. Much like Digi, where like that potential's there. Every single person who steps on a MotoGP bike has gotten that ride because someone believes or they have the potential and ability to win a championship. Every single person on that grid has the potential to win a championship. That's why they're there.
hmm
But it's that confidence thing that kind of sets him apart, and the fact that he's on. Some people are on Hondas and Yamahas that are significantly worse than Aprilia, KTM, and Ducati, but
Oh
that
yeah.
that's a little besides the point.
Oh, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like homeboy needs to start pushing it because I mean, he's got next year signed up, Taka,
Mm.
but he's probably not gonna get signed in 2 years for 2025 or whatever.
Yeah, 2025 next season will be Iagura and Somcat Chantra's turn to
Step up and try and get
yeah
brought in the team.
prove that they deserve that ride over Taka.
So like Taka's really got to like put it all on the line and just push it. Like I don't know if he doesn't, he's just gonna be done. I feel like deep down he knows that.
Yeah, I maybe it's weighing on him a bit, but and obviously don't go out there and ride beyond your limits and hurt yourself, but maybe try to
Goddamn, push your goddamn limits. Fucking try, goddamn. I don't care.
maybe he is, but we don't know what's going on inside those meeting rooms and inside those garages. So
That is fair. Maybe one day I'll get to put a little wiretap in. Put a little wiretap in the rooms. Just be like,
when we go to Valencia next year, let's let's sneak on.
yo, we should print up. We should bring cameras and then print up like little media passes on our thing. Hey, press.
Press.
And we was like, oh, okay, cool.
All right. Before we get into
I just see Mark Marquez in the back and just trip him. Oh, my fault, dude.
before we get into Moto 2, I actually have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh my god. I can't wait for your little technical difficulty. You're like, party the party.
Hello. All right.
I want to go charge my phone.
All right. Moto 2.
Now that we are concluding with our shipwreck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, let's talk about Moto 2, where
There's just gonna be a little
everybody
beep. You're not gonna hear a thing.
died. Just a
I should have fucking recorded the sound.
just a little.
Just.
You just hear the little drop. Okay. Moto 2.
Costa gone. Costa was gone.
Everybody wrecked. First off, I don't care about Acosta.
Yeah.
Everybody wrecked. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Vietti, Somcat, Aaron Canet, Jake Dixon twice. Alcoba. This other
Twice.
Dude, don't know how to pronounce his name. No, he crashed twice too. Sam Lowe's crashed. He got back up though. I think Alonso Lopez crashed, but he got back up.
Alcoba crashed twice. Iagura didn't finish. Lopez didn't finish. Takahata didn't finish. Yeah. A lot.
Yeah, Lowe's finished. He got 19th. He did wreck at the beginning.
Yeah, he got back up and race, but it was.
Think that was everybody. That was like all 10 of them. Jesus.
Yeah, that was bad. But Arbolino, which
9 of them that didn't finish, which is crazy.
yeah, holy shit, 1, 2, 3, 4,
9.
damn.
9 didn't finish. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. Did Roy Skinner crash and get back up too, or does he just suck?
I think so. He might have.
So that's like 11 or 12 people that crashed
Yeah.
/ wrecked, or they got hit.
Yeah, and some cat didn't get to restart because his bike was too mangled.
Who all got caught up in that first little corner? That was Somcat,
It was
Dixon,
Somcat.
Yeti,
Maybe. I think. I don't think Vietti started.
Oh yeah, it says DNS.
Yeah.
But it says DNS for Somcat too. I thought he crashed at the beginning.
Some cat started that first corner and then he couldn't get his bike back and fixed in time.
Mm.
Same with Taigahara, I think. Yeah, Taigahara couldn't get his bike on the grid in time. Um, but no, it was Jeremy Alcoba's fault, and then he
Yeah,
was,
I know Dixon got smacked.
and then Alcoba was given the long lap penalty for that, and didn't go into it, so he got a second one. And then when he finally went in, he just boop, or
He's just
it just dropped. It just dropped, and he went, "Fuck this."
yeah.
He was like, "I'm fucking done,
And
dude."
after at that point, it's like
Yeah, like
you've
it's
fallen down / fucked up like 4 times.
like like everyone's mad at you. You've had a horrible race. You crashed
Probably not gonna get
again
points.
doing in the long lap. Just call it a day. Rendezvous in Japan. Like
Oh my god. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
that weekend was a big wash for Alcoba.
it really was, man.
And
Poor Jake Dixon crashed twice. Where he crashed at the very beginning, and then he gets back up, thinking he's gonna do something. And he just, you know,
I know
little
you,
lights right
I
up.
know you feel so terribly about that because you just.
Oh, dude, I was crying, crying tears of joy.
But our boy,
I'm about to just throw up.
our boy Joseph got a nice podium.
Yeah,
Good old
Joey.
Joey boy, Joey boy, Joey.
Hey, you
American.
better watch out, Pedro. He's coming for the title.
I actually want to see how many points down he is now.
Oh my god. Let me see. Wait, I have
Do you have the standings pulled up? Okay.
oh shit, I have the standings for Moto 3. Jeez, I don't care about that. Why not look that up?
Well, because you're curious. Because you're growing as a
No.
fan.
Shut up. I'm
Okay.
looking it up now.
Joe Roberts is down in 15th in the points.
God damn, brother.
He has
He's got 56 though. Okay,
He's got
Not
56. He's only down
horrible.
100.
180.
Yeah, like 180
180.
points.
Okay, so mathematically,
There's 7.
Pedro has to wreck every single time, and Joe has to win every single time for the next 7.
And then he would win by 20. So.
Oh my.
So no. So Joe Roberts has to win 6 and get and settle for a second and 1, and then Acosta has to crash out every single time, and that's also
Wait,
also assuming everyone in front of him
wait.
also crashes.
Wait. There's 7 races, right?
Yeah.
7 times 25 is 175.
Oh yeah.
He's down 180. Even if he wins every race and Acosta loses every race, he still loses to by 5.
Yeah. So
Wow.
7 races left.
Joey, baby.
So that means mathematically Joe Roberts,
out.
Barry Baltus, Jeremy Alcoba, Bo Benschneider, Darren Binder, Dennis Foggia, Lucas Tulovic, Marco Ramirez, Piscini, Zonta van der Gorberg, Ivan Guevara, Sean Dillon Kelly, Bojo Gomez, Jordi Torres, Alberto Sora, Carlos Tatoy, Rory Skinner, Alex Escreech, Lorenzo Della Porta, Tagahara, Sapphire Aegis, don't know who that guy is, Nozone, Mina Miyamoto, Daniel, Ruiz, and Sanchez are all out of it.
Jesus.
But
Honestly, hey, shout out John Dillon Kelly with the 1 point.
the lone point. He only needs one.
The 1.
He only needs one.
Hey man, he's better than these other guys.
It-
They have 0.
Well, a lot of those guys were replacement riders for like a single race. But it hurts seeing Sean Dillon Kelly not do good because he's repping the number 4, my favorite number. Big 4 time. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, it says I'm confused by this. He's on here twice for some reason.
Who?
Sean Kelly. He's on the standings thing twice. One of them says he has 1 point. The other one says he has 0.
Sean Kelly.
That is shout him out for having 1 point when he doesn't. Maybe.
No, I think you're tripping.
Hey man, I'm looking at this website right here. Right?
Yeah, so am I.
Motorsport.com.
Motorsport.com.
Yeah.
Why not just look at the MotoGP world standings on MotoGP.com?
Because when I Google it, it's the first name pops up.
Yeah, that's why you don't go to off-brand websites, because that's why you do your research. Fact check.
I don't want to hear about it.
Okay.
Just go to-
But
Ugh.
who's not?
Yeah, Pedro.
Pedro gone. Absolute.
Tony,
Tony.
thank God, Tony
salvage.
still trying to compete a little bit.
Tony's starting to compete again. He's starting to get a little more competitive.
I mean, to
He's
be
getting
fair,
his-
it took everyone else that could have been competing wrecked. So,
Yeah.
like, relatively early on, too.
Yeah.
Because, you'd assume Jake Dixon would be up there, or
You
maybe even Canet would be in, like, fifth or
some
shit.
some cat was looking good that weekend too, but he didn't get a chance to race. Iagura was nowhere. Canet crashed out. So a lot of the competition that definitely could have been spoilers weren't there. So Arbolino did what he had to do in that and seized as many points as he could. I mean, that's racing. I mean, you can plot and plan all you want, but if you're unlucky, then there's nothing you can do about it.
Say no one plans to wreck. I don't think so. Except for Mark Marquez at the beginning of the season. Pretty sure that was his goal.
Yeah,
But we're not on GP right now.
It was his plan to blame the bike so he could get a different ride.
I swear to God.
And now he's realizing no one else wants him other than Honda, so
Yeah.
he's like, "Fuck it,
Yeah.
I guess I'll."
Yeah, bro's trying to blame the bike, but then he's like, "Wow, no one wants me because they think I suck."
It's like shit. I
Didn't
gotta.
go out.
I gotta
work out for you. Did it?
It's like I gotta raise my stock. I'm an 8-time world champion. I am him. What do you mean? And they're like, not anymore.
Brother, you were him.
There's been 3 champions since you.
Jeez. Okay, let's get back on 2. Joe Roberts, great 3rd place.
Great
Best.
3rd place. Best of the season. Best of the season.
Yeah, best of the season for him.
For sure.
Love to see it. Garcia was also up there battling with Joey for 3rd.
Yeah, Sergio, the star rookie of the Moto2 class, definitely.
Yeah, he was killing it though. I mean, they were battling. Joe did get him there at the end. He kind of put a little bit of a gap in between them.
I think
for
that was
the
just.
majority of it,
I think that might have just been Sergio towards the end going, okay,
giving up.
like, hey, listen, I have 4th settled. This is good learning. I'm advancing and
Yeah.
taking that
I
step.
mean, honestly, for a little bit, I kind of thought he was going to take away with it. I thought Joe was going to get 4th, but Joe that man was battling, boy. He wanted that 3rd place so bad. He wanted that podium. He was so happy when he won. Did you see him cross that finish line?
Joe, yeah.
That boy was like, "Let's go."
See, Joe is happy with a 3rd, but a motherfucker like Acosta is mad at 2nd.
Bro gets 2nd place and starts breaking stuff.
Just, bro got 2nd and started hate fucking his girlfriend that night. It's like, God damn it. I'm better than this.
He's just hitting that shit. He's like, "Can't believe I let him pass me." And she's like, "What?"
That's where your mind's at? Fuck yeah. All he can think about is Vietti. You're thinking about Vietti at a time like this? Yes.
God damn it. Does he even have a girlfriend? He's like 12.
Acosta? Yeah. Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he?
He do. He be posting her a
I'm
lot.
looking this up right now.
He be posting her a lot.
Pedro Acosta girlfriend. That's what I just Googled. That's what I just Googled.
I think her like little brother is in the Red Bull Rookie Cup right now or something like that. So saw something like that.
Bro, how old is
So
this man, Pedro, bro? He's already looking weathered.
he's
This
18, 19 now.
man's looking weathered, brother. Moto 2's getting to him, bro.
Bro, it's the stress of not getting that contract. I don't know what the
Oh,
contracts are doing, but
bro, tell me why I looked up Pedro Acosta girlfriend and a picture of Mark Marquez.
hey, I mean,
No fucking way, bro. Bro, what?
bro,
That's crazy.
the internet knows something we don't.
Oh my god, bro. It's literally a picture of Mark Marquez with some other dude.
What?
Who is this guy?
Send me a.
Is that Pedro? Maybe that is Pedro.
Is it?
He's got a hat on? No, that don't look like him.
Send me a picture. Let me see what you're seeing.
His name's Izan Rivera.
Oh, Ivan Guevara. Yeah, he was the Moto
How do
3.
you pronounce that? Christ. Okay.
He was the Moto 3 world champion last season.
Yeah. Picture of him and Mark Marquez popped up when I looked up Pedro Acosta girlfriend. Like one of the top results.
It more accurately, it should be Mark or Pedro Acosta's bitch, because Ivan Guevara was like a heavy favorite in Moto 3 the year Acosta, or was Guevara a rookie? That no. Yeah. Ivan Guevara and Acosta, I'm pretty sure, were rookies at the same time, and Acosta
Hey,
got Rookie of the Year easy. Oh,
hey, Pat, check it out.
let's see this.
Bro, like it's like the 10th picture. Like it's on the second row. It's right
I
here.
love how that one. It just says, "Who the hell is Pedro?"
Bro, what am I looking at? What are these pictures? Narcos? Okay, whatever. Get off. Oh my god. That's so funny.
Uh, who the hell?
Yep.
Who the hell is Pedro?
What the hell is Pedro?
Who the hell is Pedro? Pedro is him. Who is he? He is him.
He is the fastest 18-year-old you ever seen in your life.
19, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, he's
definitely a kid.
he's young and has all the potential in the world to be great if he can just maintain a cool head, and he does. He plays those mind games like crazy. And a lot of people, myself included, are kind of like comparing his career path so far to that of Valentino Rossi's. So
Oh god.
Rossi won that Moto 3 class when it was 125 when Rossi was a rookie. And then he moved up to the 250 class, which is now the Moto 2 class. His rookie season, he did well, but he didn't win. And then he won the championship the next season. And then he went to MotoGP.
Okay.
And then, as we all know, Rossi has 9 world championships.
Okay. Like I know you're a little Acosta dick rider,
Yeah,
but you like calm down.
that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. that's that's justified.
Yeah.
But
If anyone is even close to that man right now, it's a Pecco. All right, so shut up.
yeah,
I don't
okay,
care about how he got there. Okay, he's literally training him,
it's fair. I mean, can you imagine?
and he just had the greatest comeback of all time a year ago. So
Can you imagine though Acosta in VR46?
that would be insane. That would
The
I feel like
VR46 Academy?
that'd be the best for him. I know he really wants to stick with KTM, but like you got to get to Ducati at some point, brother.
I mean,
Especially with how it is right now.
I mean, there's two rides open in GP. It's the Grassini and Gas Gas. I know Acosta definitely wants that Gas Gas ride, but Augusto still has that to 2024. So they might be working out a way to switch Augusto to Grassini and just buy out that contract. The problem is Grassini doesn't have that money. So KTM would have to front that bill for Grassini. So Gas Gas would have to probably pay Grassini to race against them and then sign Acosta, which is a high expense. But the way Acosta's career is going, it might be worth it. But that's probably why Acosta hasn't gotten that contract yet. I mean,
Dude,
everyone.
it'd been really cool if Costa could have gotten to the VR46 Moto 2 team.
Mm,
You know, like started off with that, and then they could have like made some room for him up in GP.
yeah,
Because I'm sure Rossi could have done some things,
he could
move
have.
some people
He could
around.
have.
He could
But
have probably. I mean, I know he probably wouldn't want to move Luca, but he definitely could have replaced Luca with Pedro.
yeah, that's a hard decision for Rossi to make though, since it is his little brother. So
Don't
it's
care.
yeah,
You're trash, kid.
you're you're trash, dude.
You're trash, kid.
You're
I'm sorry, kid.
trash, dude. No,
I'm sorry, kid.
Luca has potential to be good, but I just feel bad for Luca because he will forever be in Rossi's shadow as his little brother.
Yeah.
So it's hard, you know.
Why do they have different last names? They have
Same
different dads.
same mom, different dad. I'm assuming,
Hmm.
but
Um, but I don't know. I feel like I really hope if Anea doesn't step his shit up, I really instead of Martine getting that factory deal, I hope Bez gets it.
yeah, I mean, so
I would much rather see Bez there in 2025.
this season is just a scrap. This is a scrap. See who can win the championship. Next season is going to be a war between Bez, Martin, and Anea on who deserves that factory ride, and that is going to be fun to watch.
If Anea can get his shit together,
Yeah, if
it'll be
Anea
fun to
can
watch.
if Anea can break this lack of confidence spell he's got going on.
If not, I mean, it's still gonna be fun. It's gonna pretty much be what it is this year, though. It's just gonna kind of be like a repeat of Bez, Martine, and Pecco.
And that's assuming Acosta doesn't come on and start stunting on these hoes.
That could be very unlikely that he just comes into GP and it kind of just shits on people.
Yeah, no, he's
I feel
definitely
like
not going to. But I'm hoping more so like what Bez did his rookie season, like show his promise, get podiums, maybe win a race. But
he do enough to keep his shit, you know, like stay in GP and like start learning to
yeah,
get better.
yeah,
I mean, he's young. He's a young dude, bro. He's got many years.
he's 19.
good.
I mean,
Yeah, like he's a young dude.
yeah, he's got
By the time he's like 22, he's gonna be insane.
if he stays healthy and maintains his upward progression and doesn't flatline.
Mhm.
There's a lot of ifs. Sport
I'm calling it right now. Pedro is winning a MotoGP championship when he's 23.
when he's 23, so in 4 years, yeah, I could
Yeah.
see it. I could see it.
23, he's winning that.
I could see him having one by the time he's 23, at least one. Um, I don't think anyone will ever win more than 3 or 4 in their career anymore.
It's so competitive right now.
I mean,
Everyone's so similar in like
yeah.
skill.
I mean, Rossi won 9, Marquez won 8. I mean, I don't I don't see anyone winning more than 4. I can see Pecco winning this season to
I can see him.
get his second, and then, well, if they also count
I
Moto
think
3 and Moto 2 championships. So if you take
I see Pecco winning until like Acosta wins. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to stop him. besides like a young Acosta that's been killing it.
I think if
I don't
if
think
Pecco
Bez.
wins this season, I think he might three-peat the season after, but I don't think he'll
Mhm.
I don't think he'll four-peat. I can see
I
him
can see it, bro.
I can see him four-peating. I can see him three-peating, not four. So,
Hey
and
man, don't doubt my boy. What happened last time you doubted my boy?
he crashed.
He came back and beat the fuck out of Fabio Quartararo, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Fabio was winning and Pecco sucks. What happened?
All right, all right,
Don't doubt my man. Don't doubt my man ever.
all right. But I'm also not
Yeah.
gonna praise him because every time I do that, he crashes too.
Yeah, I've been praising that man since I've been watching this shit, and it's been working out. So,
Because it was F bag. Fuck the bag.
eh, bag. Hey man, all I'm saying is, as soon as I started watching him, that comeback started.
Yeah, Pecco's been on a
I ain't
tear
that
since
crazy.
you became a fan, and it's been kind of
Just
crazy.
saying,
Been
it's
kind of
really
crazy.
stupid.
It
It's
is
really
really
stupid.
fucking stupid, but it's great.
I picked that man off of zero basis. I didn't know
you
anything about
you
the
looked at
sport.
the list and said F bag. That's hilarious. I love that, and I love him.
That's it, man. That's where this Pecco dick riding started,
Hey,
and it's just grown ever since.
but that's my favorite thing about new like introducing the sport to people, because how I introduce is what I did with Caleb was like, hey, just pick one rider, just like one guy, and go from there. And now look at you. You like Bez,
Yeah,
Martine, you know names. You're talking about
I
Moto
know people.
2. Like
Yeah,
it's an addiction and it just a little bit.
I mean, I did get pretty lucky though. I did kind of pick the greatest racer. So,
It's fair. I mean, that's what
like,
I
if I would have like accidentally, picked like,
Marquez.
oh god, I don't even. Yeah. Oh god.
Imagine if you were a
Oh,
Marquez dick rider.
I don't know. I don't think it would have lasted, bro.
This podcast would have ended after Portimao. Because you would have been like,
It's like, bro, he ranks every time. They do this every year.
oh man,
I, I
I
couldn't survive. So
you would be insufferable right now.
yeah, I don't think we would even started the podcast. I was like, I don't want to talk about this shit.
Like, what do I have to gloat about?
Some fucking dickhead named Francesco is just winning. I don't know.
He's got fucking go free on his ass. go fucking home. Go to an open field, you fuck.
uh, yeah, that's what it would have been like. Wow, good thing we're not in that fucking universe. Jesus.
Oh man. Can we-
Imagine all the different universe, like different timelines there are with this. Because me just picking a random person.
Oh, I wonder how the universe me who like never picked Fabio as like a favorite is doing. Wonder how his serotonin.
Probably happy.
Yeah.
Probably pretty happy guy. I mean, dude, I don't even know if you're a fan of Fabio at this point. Like, we don't even talk about this guy.
I mean, I like him. I like him.
Like,
You know,
I mean, Yamaha is pretty shit.
it's hard to love. Hard to love. It's
Dude, who even is his teammate?
uh, Franco Morbidelli, the guy going to Pramac instead of Zarco.
Which is crazy that they didn't re-sign Zarco and picked him up instead. I think Zarco's a better rider than that guy.
No,
I think he is. I like Zarco.
Morbidelli showed a few years back that he has a lot of potential, and he got signed by Yamaha when Yamaha was like when Fabio was like winning the championship and being kind of dominant. So Morbidelli was like the next guy up for Yamaha, and they were going to be great and dominant. And then Ducati was like, so you think, but we now have 4 teams on the grid, and fuck.
And they're all better than you. I think Ducati has like one person that's like doing bad, and that's just Anea. Like, and Digi.
Digi's struggling. That's why he's probably
Digi's doing
losing
better
his...
than Anea.
Yeah, yeah. But
It's just sad.
Digi's losing his ride, and it hurts because
Yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
Digi. I like Digi. I like saying his name.
Oh, bro, Mark Marquez has more points than Digi. Yeah, he gotta go.
Ah.
He gotta go.
So everything we were saying, that's crazy. Mark Marquez has finished like 3 races and a few sprints.
Yeah, he has 45 points.
Mm.
Digi has 43. I'm looking at it right now. Damn, poor dude. Mark Marquez is so weird.
Moment
Every
of
time I look at Mark Marquez's face, I just want to hit him. I don't
silence. He do
I don't know
he
what it
does
is.
he does have a really punchable face.
Really punchable, bro.
Like that's
Jesus
that's
Christ.
the bully in me is just like.
Hurt him. Hurt him.
But let's get back to Moto 2. Because Zonta van der Gorberg had a nice solid 6th place. Darren Binder finished a race without getting taken out. Finally, um, pulling up a 7th. But yeah,
Yeah,
Moto 2's
man.
hard. Moto 2's kind of hard to like decipher because there was so much of those like top running guys that were just yanked out at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, it was really kind of just like the second string you just get, it's going in there and being able to get some points. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
Like it felt like the top dogs kind of all got knocked out or didn't do good, and then everybody else is kind of like, oh, we'll get some points.
Well, it was a huge blunder for Furman Audegay because Furman Audegay is one of those guys that can be really good, and there was a lot of that talent, taken out early on and crashed out, and he only got 12th.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Did Arena trick too, or did he just suck?
I think he was just back there.
Yeah, he got 14th.
Yeah, way behind Ivan Guevara, about 5 seconds off Guevara. Jesus.
Oh, bro, this is where Sean Dillon Kelly got his point.
Oh,
He got 15th.
Sean Dillon Kelly finally got his first point last week.
That,
Wow.
that's where he got that point. That's crazy. Wow, would you
Is
look?
this a turn of the tides for the other American? Is America coming back?
Hey, dude, America got a total of 17 points last week. That's the most they've combined for all fucking year, dude.
Probably the most
Oh,
they've combined for all season or for like the past decade.
ever.
No,
Oh,
Joe Roberts last year won a race, but
oh, wow.
that race was a bit of a fluke. That was another race where there was like one rain patch, like wet patch on the track, and like 15 riders went down.
Oh my god.
It was
I wish I could have seen that.
it was like everyone. It was like Sam Lowe's, Aaron Canet, Pedro Acosta. Um, I'm pretty sure Ayagura, Somkat Chantra, and then like 10 other guys just all like wiped out. And so it was like the only riders left to race were like Joe Roberts and Ayagura.
Oh my god.
It was
Joey,
Joey, Joey.
Joey,
I
Joey.
I took a video of it. I can see like the timestamp, and then I'll show you that race later.
Uh,
But
Joey a G though. All right, I'm Team Joey all day.
Team Joey.
I need this man. I need this man. I need either Joe Roberts or Aaron Canet to win a goddamn race at some point in their Moto2 careers.
You know what's crazy?
Like while I'm watching.
You know what's a crazy stat?
Huh.
Joe Roberts has more wins than Aaron Canet in Moto 2.
He does, and that's insane.
That's
That's
insane.
Crazy. That's a
That's
stupid stat. That's a stupid stat right there, brother.
that is probably the craziest stat.
Like, you'd be like, who the fuck is Joe Roberts?
He has more wins than Aaron Canet, and Aaron Canet has probably the most podiums in like Moto 2 history at this point. I swear to God.
I mean, he's always in the top like 4.
He's
P,
always
like, anyway.
second.
No, I meant like overall point wise. He's always
Yeah.
like top 4 or 5 point wise.
Mm-hmm.
Like this man's always doing decent. He's been shitting a bed this year, bro.
He
He
just,
started off hot.
yeah, he just can't stay on the damn thing.
He started off pretty decent this season though.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought I had good high hopes for him at the beginning. I was like, he had a couple wrecks here and there. I was like, that's whatever. He's still doing fine.
And then he just
But
kept having a couple wrecks here and
first,
there and there and
yeah,
here, and
even
then
when he was staying on the bike, he was getting like 12th place and stuff.
mm,
Or 8th place, or like just being back there. He just wasn't doing too hot, man. I don't know what's going on with him,
I
but he
think
needs to
I
fix
think he's
it.
going to a new team next season, so maybe that'll. He's going to Vietti's team now, so maybe that'll
Mm,
lead him in the right direction, switching things up, going to a different team.
I hope so, man. I like him on that bike though. He looks good on it.
Mm, it is a nice livery,
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 like
body kit,
I don't know.
colors.
He a little pretty.
He's pretty. He's so pretty. I still
Okay.
stand by Gas Gas and MotoGP being the nicest, the best looking livery on any bike.
Oh, you're tripping. That red Ducati,
Gas.
sexy. Hell, what?
He's alright. He's alright.
That red
I
with
just
the
like the
nose,
simplicity of Gas
no,
Gas so much.
bro,
But
Ducati is simple. Fuck you talking about?
it's got all those like
Yeah,
advertisements on the side though.
they all do. What do you mean?
Yeah, but the placement of Ducatis is different.
Oh, shut up. You just want to hate on Ducati.
I'm trying.
Any way you can. You're like, "Yeah, your bike's a little ugly, though. They got ads." Shut the fuck up.
All right,
Oh my
let's get
god.
into Moto 3 really quick. Just wrap the.
Um, then my dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this isn't gonna hit us hard because you know now, but Tayo First Auto crashed because
I first saw him did crash.
yeah, but Filippo got 11th.
What?
What a wall.
Filippo got 11. Yes, sir.
Filippo is right there to a top 10. He's there.
Oh my god, he's so fucking close.
He's so
Please
close.
give it to me.
It's gotta come soon, right?
Bro, I don't know. I feel like in Japan he's just gonna go right back to 20th.
Maybe.
uh,
It seems like
it's
he's either like 20th or like almost top 10.
well, I mean, yeah, he doesn't really have much to go, man. Like, he's either in dead last or he's somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I got high hopes for him. He needs to hop on a VR46 team. That's what he needs. He needs Rossi in his life.
He is Italian, so he has that chance.
He needs Rossi in his life.
Oh.
Rossi changed that man's whole career.
Being on that Red Bull KTM though, I don't know if. See, that's the thing. Like people either go to KTM or Mooney or VR46, and those are like the big development teams, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, I feel like if you want to go to GP, I feel like VR46 is just the best way to go at this point.
Red Bull KTM is good for Moto 3 and Moto 2, but it's also a bit of a trap because their development to GP isn't that great.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you want to go to GP, going to Red Bull KTM isn't really like the greatest look because like their GP team isn't anything crazy.
Like they've been really good in 3 and 2 for years now. Like very.
I mean, I feel like they're definitely the big dogs in those two.
Yeah, but come GP, yeah, Brad Binder and Jack Miller are solid guys, and Binder just signed another contract until 2026, I'm pretty sure. So, but I don't know. I like Binder, but I don't know if he's that championship guy that they need him to be. get that rang.
Who?
Bindi,
Bender?
Bindi boy.
Yeah, I really wish Jay Millie would have been doing better this year, but I feel like transitioning
It's the
from to
transition from
Ducati.
Ducati to KTM that it's a little
Yeah, I feel
rough.
like that's really good.
Next season will be the telltale if he, can really, if he really should stay or.
I think they should have said "fuck you, Morbidelli" and put Jay Millie on Primac.
I don't know if Jay Millie would want to go back to Premac because Jay Millie was on Premac for a long time.
Yeah, but it's like you want to ride Ducati or KTM, brother.
KTM's developing fast. They're dropping that new carbon fiber chassis in Japan that Pedrosa rode in Misano, and Pedrosa did well on it. But Pedrosa's also the little samurai and kind of that guy. So
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, honestly, I kind of like Jay Millie on the KTM. It kind of like suits him, like peel wise. Like he kind of looks like a KTM guy.
he does look good on that black and orange.
Yeah,
It,
like the
it,
color scheme really goes well with him.
yeah,
Could see him in that Primac fucking purple. That
I don't.
really
Dude, I still don't like that Premac purple.
purple white. Ugh, it's not.
It's like purple, white, and red. It's like,
Yeah,
and it's like a lavender purple. It's not even a good purple.
yeah, it's a bad purple. I don't know. It's just like every time I see that bike, I'm like, ah, that's Martine's bitch ass.
Like
That's all I think about, bro. The fucking Martine.
Pramac used to have like a really nice livery. It was like a deep red and
They should have gave them that old school yellow that Ducati pulled out
mmm.
from Mazzano. They should have gave them that.
They might. I mean,
That'd be pretty cool.
teams
That's way better than.
teams change their colors and stuff all the time. So hopefully maybe next season they'll do another little update and it'll be crisp. But
I hope so because I really hate that purple. It's just I don't know. It's so ugly.
yeah, I don't like it. But if some people do, it's
I like the VR46 colorway. That was pretty cool.
that black, yellow, and green.
Hmm.
Well, it's like a steel black, and then
Yeah,
like
the yellow really goes well with it.
yeah, that yellow does go very nice, very nice.
That is nice. Great success. Yes.
Great success. That's just Rossi being like, I like these colors. That's what we doing.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it looks sick, dude. Alright, cool.
Oh, that's so sick.
Okay,
But
well, you can talk about your Moto3 boys if you want to, because I don't care about these guys. My guy got 11th. All I care about.
Moto 3, Masia had a nice 5-second win. Bro took off and was just gone. Kaito Toba, shout out, getting a podium, you know, after a long hiatus. I don't think he got one all of last year, and I think he had like two the year prior before that. So he's showing that he still has the potential to be one of those guys up there. Probably secured him another ride for a few years. Ayumi Sasaki getting third, and Holgado salvaging a fourth. So now Holgado and Masia are tied in the points, but Holgado still holds the championship. So if the championship would have ended in India, even though Holgado and Masia tied in the points and Masia won that last race, Holgado would have won the championship because he had 3 wins and Masia only had 2. So,
And, I remember this. Sasaki is 1 point behind them.
Sasaki is only 1 point away. So it is a 3-way dogfight going into Japan. And
Pretty much a three-way tie.
David Alonso, the rookie who got 5th in India and has won 2 races this season and has been kind of on a tear recently, I think is only like 30 something points away. Let me take a little gander. And so David Alonso is 23 points down. So I mean, Dennis Anjou is also 28 points down. So that top 5 is, one race away from being, a 5-way just absolute mosh pit. So
I think it's crazy that these two guys have the same amount of points. That's kind of crazy because they
one
have such different
170,
like.
yeah, 174. They've had such different paths on the way
Yeah,
there.
like it's crazy they both ended up at the same point.
So late in the season too.
Yeah.
I, dude, it's so good. It's so good. Moto,
Oh, dude, I wish I could watch it, but it's just so fucking boring. But
no,
you know,
no, it's not. Moto 3 is probably the most exciting.
bro, I look at their bikes and laugh.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
It is. I won't fix it.
You can't accept change. Or no, it's not change. You just oh boy. Oh man, I definitely woke up too early today. I know it's only noon, but waking up at noon's tough, man. It's too early.
Hey, bro, you sent me a Snapchat at like 9:30. I was like, ain't no way. This man is awake right now.
Dude, I didn't set my alarm at all, and I just woke up excited to record today and watch some fucking racing. Cause of how the time works, we're gonna get to watch qualifying tonight. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna get to watch the sprint race tonight.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be driving to my hometown tonight,
Do you need
right
your
after I get off work.
directions?
No, but I will have a girlfriend with me in the car who will probably hit me in the throat if we're just watching MotoGP.
Yeah, but it's only like the sprint race is only like an hour long. That's a great way to break up the
Only like a
drive.
2-hour drive.
Well,
That's half the drive for this.
just have her drive and then just sit there. You know, she's focusing on driving.
No, no, we're driving my car.
Oh. Mm,
Yeah, yeah. Figure this out.
hit her with the forget me stick.
Actually, I let her drive my car
Did you
twice
really?
now.
Oh God. Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
That's
Progression,
that's fucked up. You never let me drive it.
women's rights.
You never let me
They
drive
have
your car. Oh fuck. Boo! uh,
All
let's
right.
let's get into the predictions for
The race that's currently about to happen in like 2 days,
well, not even
like a day
like a
or
day. Yeah, it's a,
night.
well, tonight's the sprint. But do we want to I don't feel like predicting the sprint.
I feel like doing predictions for sprints kind of useless because that one's so random sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's even more random than like the actual race itself.
Yeah.
And that shit's fucking hard, I guess. You wanna go first or me? I feel like we're gonna have the same thing.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, how about I do GP first, and you do GP second, and you do 2 first, and I do 2 second, and then I don't care about 3.
I'll do okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. GP simple. Pecco, Bez, Martin.
Mm.
That
Mm.
order.
Mm. I'm gonna go Bez Pecco Martin.
That was that's what I went with second.
Yeah.
That's like my what I kind of think might happen too. But you know me, gotta put Pecco on top.
This is true. This is
Can't
true.
ever not put him up there. It's my man's. Gotta have faith.
Gotta have faith. That's fair. That's
Gotta
good.
have faith.
You're loyal. I respect it. I can respect it.
Hell yeah, bro.
And it's a safe pick because Pecco definitely after crashing out of India probably will come out
I mean,
hot.
he needs to. Bro.
He
Like,
needs to.
has to.
Yeah. Moto 2, I'm going to go Acosta, Agora, and Jake Dixon.
I'm going Pedro, Jake Dixon, I.
So, yeah, so we're basically on the same page about the top 3. I feel like in all these classes now, it's just the positioning is a little reordered, except for
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Jake Dixon. I don't know, he's been kind of hot recently, and he's probably a little upset about wrecking last race. So I feel like him and I are definitely kind of interchangeable because it's hard to tell with them two when they're battling because they just really go at it.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, either one of them could get second.
They always
Yeah,
tend
I
to
know.
have a really good battle between the two of them as well.
Oh yeah, dude, I like watching them. It's really infuriating because Jake Dixon wins a lot of them, but
Well, Aya
you
Girl's
know,
got it's a home race for I. So
yeah, yeah. I mean,
I's
that's honestly the reason I put him up there.
yeah, that's half the reason why I did too, because I's definitely going to be wanting to come out hot for the hometown. Um,
Oh yeah,
and Vietti's not racing, so
sad, sad.
yeah, Vietti's out. Matteo Cassidy is replacing him. Matteo Cassidy
Hopefully,
Matteo Cassidy won the Moto E World Championship this year.
is Songcat racing?
Yeah,
Maybe Songcat gets up there.
maybe Somcat gets. I could see Somcat like fourth.
Yeah, I'm hoping Aaron Cadet can stay on the fucking bike and get like a top 5.
Watch Aaron Canet finally get his first win.
Oh my god, I would freak.
Soon as we start doubting him, he's like, okay.
Do not, if he does, you can't ruin that for me. All right, I'm gonna be at a wedding this week. Do not ruin this for me.
I
I'll watch everything Sunday.
okay.
Don't ruin this for me. If you text me like all excited, saying something about a bow tie, I'm gonna fucking punch you. I'm gonna drive down to Boston. I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be happy? Because then you'll know you're gonna watch
Yeah,
your boy win.
I'd be more happy. Yeah, but also I wouldn't even know if you were messing with me, or or like, I would like to see it happen. You know, live. Be like, no fucking way, no way. You know, so much more
Unknowing,
exciting when
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Because I don't follow him or anything. I don't follow any. I don't think I follow any Moto2 guys, which is kind of surprising.
I think I
Follow
only
two
follow
Moto-
Acosta.
I follow 2 Moto3 guys.
Actually, I think I follow Furman out of Gay as well. I
I need to give Aaron Canet a follow.
I need to just go down and follow every single person on the grid.
And we just need to spam our podcast in their comments.
Just DM every single one of them, except for
Or
Marquez.
ask every single one of them to come on and co-host.
Honestly,
A Moto3 guy might say yes.
a Moto 3 guy would say yes. Once we hit
We get-
like 100 subscribers.
God.
I mean,
Yeah, we need to start buying subscribers.
well, I mean the problem is the whole language gap though, because we're American fucks.
We are very American.
Yeah, and they're Spanish, Italian, and I
Yeah,
mean
but I feel like
they
most
speak.
of them had to learn English.
They have to learn English for like press conferences and stuff, but that's like minimal talking.
Mm.
Like
Is there any Americans on Moto3?
no, we could get
None.
Joe Roberts in Moto 2.
Yo,
Sean Dillon Kelly be like, hey yo,
John Glenn Kelly be like, yo, hold up, someone followed me?
we
You
have
know who I am?
we have a podcast and we
Wait,
would
what
like
about
you to join.
that Anna person? Is Anna?
Anna
That's an
Carrasco?
American name.
Anna Carrasco is.
She's American.
I think she's.
She Moto3?
She's Spanish.
Mm. I
She's
just heard the name Anna. I'm like, that sounds American as fuck.
yeah, but Carrasco.
Okay, bitch. My girlfriend's last name's Italian and she's white as fuck. Which point?
It's fair. It's fair, but America. America. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Moto 3. My Moto 3 predictions. I'm gonna say Ayumi Sasaki, Joame Masia, and then Devin Alonso, and then I think Holgato's gonna crash out.
Ooh. I don't know much, but I remember that he was like first.
He's the guy tied for first with Masia, but he's been
Filippo.
he's been struggling. Filippo first.
Bro, I would cry.
The first
Imagine
Filippo, the first Filippo first. That's
Oh my.
That's a thing.
Jesus. Okay, imagine Filippo and Aaron Canet both win the same weekend.
imagine Filippo, Aaron, and Pecco winning.
Oh my god, ride, dude. I wouldn't even believe it. I would think it was fake.
You'd th- you would think it would be me fucking recording the video game, being like, "Hey, look."
Yeah, like I would not believe it.
That's a thing I
I'd have
can.
to.
That's a thing I can do for you. You know, if you ever like just need that satisfaction, I can do a quick race and play as each one of them and just get a win for you.
Just play as Filippo and just dominate and just become
I'll
like
I'll
getting
pl-
them.
I'll play as Filippo and put it on the easiest setting like possible, so I like start lapping people.
Yeah, like I want you to beat everybody by like a minute and
just do
a half.
like just do full race time and win by like 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine, dude. It's like those people whenever they're like watching a game, like a football game or
did
basketball
you
game, and they
did you
lose.
see
They lose.
did you see the it was like an Alabama fan after the Texas loss.
Yeah,
It was like the third quarter. It was like 126 to nothing,
yeah,
and you just hear.
yeah. That's the type of beat I'd be on with Aaron Canet.
Uh,
God. All
well,
right, let's end this podcast. Get me out of here.
this has been the MotoGrand Podcast. I'm Patrick Bailey.
This is Caleb.
Have a good one.